Hello everybody, mega goal number 1, unit 2, careers, and this is the fourth lesson, which is language in context, on page number 24. Let's take a look at the objectives, الأهداف. We should discuss how to prepare a job profile, and number 2, we should listen to answer the given questions, and number 3, we should pronounce different sounds correctly. طبعا بنركز اليوم عن كيف الواحد ينشأ job profile، يعني ملف توظيف similar to a resume اللي هي السيرة الذاتية. راح كذلك نسمع عشان نجاوب على الأسئلة، وآخر حاجة راح ننطق بعض الأصوات بطريقة صحيحة. Now let's move on. As you could recall, this unit is called careers, okay? So please move on to page number 24. Let's get started. Now, what do you usually include when you prepare a job profile? Let's suppose خلينا نفترض that you want to apply for a job. راح تبغى تقدم على وظيفة. So, one of the things that you can do من بعض الأشياء اللي ممكن تسويها that you prepare a job profile، يعني كأنه ملف توظيف، or you prepare a resume. So what kind of information do you usually include؟ إيش المعلومات اللي عادة تضمنها في الجوب profile؟ Now let's take a look. Okay, one of the most important thing that you should include in a job profile is the qualification. What do I mean by qualification? Is المؤهلات as it's written here, which means your degree اللي هي الشهادة. Do you have a bachelor degree? Do you have a master degree? A PhD degree? degree اللي هي درجة بكالوريوس. What is your degree? Is it in English? Is it in, for example, literature? Is it in engineering? So you have to include the qualification. Now let's move on. As well, you need to include your special skills. Okay, special skills. What are you good at, for example? Okay, what are you interested in? For example, you can say, I am good at using the computer. I am interested in such and such. So this is what we mean by special skills. Also, you may include something about your personality or your personality characteristic اللي هي السمات الشخصية. So what is your personality? How would you describe yourself? كيف تصف نفسك? Are you confident? Are you quiet? Or are you outgoing? Or are you a go-getter? So this is a couple of things that you may include in your job profile. Okay, now let's move on to page number 24 and take a look at the language context here. You are asked to prepare a job profile and to write down your qualification, skills, and personality characteristic. You can use the examples in the chart below or your own ideas. In group, discuss possible jobs for each student. So you can in class create your own job profile. ممكن تسوون ملف شخصي للتوظيف, and you should include of course your qualification, your skills, your personality characteristic اللي ناقشتها معاكم من قبل. And then later on you may discuss what are the possible jobs for each one of you. ممكن تناقشون شو الوظائف المحتملة لكل شخص منكم. Let's take a look at the examples here. So here in the job profile, the first one, it is included personality, character, and good at or interested in. يعني they both mean the same. Personality, creative, efficient, friendly, hardworking, intelligent, organized, reliable, sociable. Now, what are you good at or interested in? These are your skills. Working outdoors, working with people, helping others, working alone, create things, making a lot of money. Okay, what is your strength? نقاط القوة عندك. Now, the second one, it's the same, but it's organized or differently, مرتبة بطريقة مختلفة. Qualification, which is the degree in journalism, Special skills, good at speaking in public, personality, confident, and the possible job is the TV reporter. So you can just work on this with your classmates or by yourself, and then you can discuss it in class. How to create a job profile. Okay, and right now you have an idea what should you include in the job profile. ايش المفروض يتضمن the job profile. Now let's move on to the next task, which is listening. And before listening, I'm just gonna introduce what will you be listening to. You will listen to a job interview and you have to complete the chart. راح نستمع إلى مقابلة وظيفية ومطلوب منا إن إحنا نعبي الجدول. So move on to page 24 and let's take a look. You are asked to listen to a job interview and complete the chart. Okay, with the information based on what you listen to. So the first one is what is called candidate. Okay, what do we mean by candidate? Okay, اللي هو المرشح. Okay, and you are asked about the name, education, skills and experience. الاسم, التعليم, المهارات وسنوات الخبرة. And here there are a couple of information about the job that this candidate, okay, candidate, okay, applied for, اللي هي عن الوظيفة اللي قدم لها المرشح. working hours اللي هي ساعات العمل. salary اللي هو الراتب. and a job description وصف للوظيفة. So right now, since that I have explained the chart to you, I just want you to listen carefully to the information mentioned in the recording and try to answer as you listen.
Page 24. 5. Listening. Listen to the job interview and complete the chart.
As you know, this job calls for someone with an architectural degree and some experience in marketing.
I think my resume shows that I have the right qualifications for the job. I majored in architecture, and then I took some courses in marketing. I had a part-time job as a salesperson while I was at college, and I found out I was good at communicating with people.
Okay, and can you tell me what experience you have actually had in architecture?
I've been working as an architect for 3 years. The company I work for builds apartment buildings. I have been involved in drafting designs.
So, why do you want to change jobs?
I'd like to do something more exciting and that involves more contact with customers. Could you give me a job description of the position you are looking to fill?
Our company puts up exhibit stands at fairs and expositions. First, we have to find out from our clients exactly what they want. After that, we design the exhibit according to their specifications. We get to travel a lot and go to fairs all over the world. We're looking for someone who can be involved in all stages of our work, from selling to a client, to designing and putting up exhibit stands for the client.
That sounds fascinating to me. It sounds as if there is the opportunity to do a wide range of tasks and work closely with a lot of different people.
The salary is high, but sometimes you might have to work 50 to 60 hours a week.
That's okay. I'm prepared to work hard, and I would welcome an opportunity to work in this field.
So we're back right now, and I hope that you got the information that you are supposed to look for. If you haven't, إذا ما سمعتوا المعلومات المطلوبة منكم, you can just run the recording more than once. ممكن تشغلون المقطع أكثر من مرة. Now let's move on and answer the questions all together. So the name of the candidate, okay, is Michael. His education, he majored in architecture and also courses in marketing. يعني تخصص في العمارة وكذلك عنده كورسات في التسويق. His skills, he is good at communication with people and architectural skills. مهارات معمارية as well إنه جيد في التواصل مع الآخرين. his experience اللي هي سنوات الخبرة, he has 3 years an architect كمهندس معماري in apartment building company and part-time sales job in college. Okay, so we can go back and translate the meaning of these. يعني اشتغل كمهندس معماري وكذلك عنده كان وظيفة دوام جزئي واشتغل كمندوب زي المندوب المبيعات في الكلية. Now as for the working hours, he mentioned the salary first, ذكر الراتب أول, which is, he said, the salary اللي هو الراتب is high, so high paying, but they have to work from 50 to 60 hours a week. Okay, as for the job description, which means what are they looking for, اشياء يعني اللي يبحثون عن, they want people who are involved in work through all stage, from selling to client, okay, or clients, to designing and putting up exhibit stands. يعني من البداية يبغون شخص يعني يكون in charge or involved from the beginning, من أول عمليات اللي هي بيع المخطط أو مثلا whatever, وإلى مرحلة التصاميم. So this is exactly what you had listened to, and let's move on to the next task. Before we move on, I thought that I should introduce this word for you because it's very important and you might hear it often, ممكن تسمعونها باستمرار, which is architecture. Architecture, okay? Now some of you maybe want to specialize in architecture. As for the person who does this job, الشخص اللي يفعل هذا العمل, he is called an architect. Architect. Okay, let's move on. And now we have the pronunciation part. Now you have to listen and notice the difference in sounds and then practice. Okay, we have the and ing sound. Okay, so you have to just listen and try to differentiate between them, تحاول تفرقون بينهم, and then later on practice by yourself. حاولوا تتدربون. Now let's move on and get ready to listen to different pronunciation sounds.
Page 24. 6. Pronunciation. A. Listen. Note the differences in sounds. Then practice.
Motivation. Model. Inspiration. Plan. Ing. Reading. Working. He's been working on making models. He's been an inspiration to me.
So right now we will stop here.
B.
We will stop here, so you just can practice these by yourself, and you can as well run the recording more than once based on how many times you need to listen to. ممكن تشغلونها أكثر من مرة بناء على عدد المرات اللي تحتاجون تسمعونها. Now, as for letter B, you can choose some of the sentences from the text that you have read on page number 20. Just go back and نروح لصفحة 20 and underline the words that have n, or ing sound and in each sentence, and you should practice reading these sentences aloud, making the 3 different sounds. حاولوا تقرؤون الأصوات اللي درسناها اليوم وترجعون إلى صفحة 20 تبحثون عن هذه الكلمات وحاولوا تتدربون على نطقهم بصوت عالي. Now let's move on, and right now we have reached the end of the lesson. I hope that you have enjoyed the lesson, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe, share this video, and if you have a question of any kind, just leave it in the comment box below, and don't forget to leave me the thumb up. Till next time, have a good one.